The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180!
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 43.
21. 13.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And the 49ers first down.
Here we go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You're trapped. Switch it. Come here, switch it.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Check 99.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Check girls.
I got this. Check 11. Hey, gun.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
11. I got this.
Mike's 47.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. All day.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that.
Middle. Middle. Hey, exit.
Now Rosen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Rosen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right.
Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Hey, hot.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here we go. 180. Six.
Under 10. 10.
13 still.
Check 15. Watch the ship. Hey, watch
Six.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hey, gun.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Hey, gun. I got you. Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida. 78 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football, and then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was...
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Quan Alexander. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Rosen. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenny Stills, 55 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Gets this one left side to Pettis. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 39, Garoppolo. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. 180!
No. Danny. Check safety.
Lock!
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure they'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. On 2nd and 7, Rosen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He was looking for Parker that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Hey, Charlie!
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
11.
Check, check, check.
21. Here we go.
Undercut.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Dante Pettis as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Fourteen seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on first down. Now it's the backup Fitzpatrick. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Parker unable to get that one, but it'll be second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen. Going to look deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remaining. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Mike 80! Seal it.
I got you. I got you. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike.
Hey! I 7. Okay.
First down, Fitzpatrick. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Regular.
Here's Fitzpatrick. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D. Ford, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
One, Omaha.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Good one, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
Come to my world. We want it.
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. It's complete to Parker, left side. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
It's a gain of 18. And the Dolphins, 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, check my...
From the gun, it's Rosen. Incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 2nd down.
You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it up.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 40. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here we go.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman.